Fan60 here, and today we are going to be reviewing Kill by Cannibal Corpse, their 10th studio album from this legendary death metal band. Now, a lot of things had happened during this time, around 2006, I believe this album came out. They got a brand new producer by the name of Eric Rutan, who used to play guitar. He played guitar for Hate Eternal and used to play for Morbid Angel. In fact, he's a pretty good producer, I have to say. He pretty much knows what Cannibal Corpse is about and what they think and what they want to get a sound. In fact, he's a really good producer. And another thing is that this album marks the return of Rob Barrett on guitar, which when he rejoined Cannibal Corpse, he sort of brought forth a new style to the band. Pat O'Brien's sort of the technical player of the band, while Rob's sort of more the thrash oriented. So the two sort of technical and thrashiness sort of blend together, which is pretty good. And Rob Barrett is back after Jack Owen. In fact, he was the founding member of the band from the very beginning. He left the band because he wanted to do his own thing. He was kind of getting tired of the band, so he wanted to do something else. So they got Rob Barrett back in the band, which is pretty good. Now, let's also talk about the production of this album. It's pretty decent, I have to say. No, decent? No. I should say it's pretty awesome, I have to say. I think this is sort of the new era of Cannibal Corpse, where in my opinion, sort of when they first got Eric Rutan and Rob Barrett back in the band, sort of brought forth a new beginning of something new for the band. And the artwork, let's talk about it. Which is, to my opinion, it's a bit bland, I have to say. It's a bit boring. I mean, it just has Cannibal Corpse and has Kill in big letters. Which, I mean, I know it just seems a bit boring. This and I think this album, that's just my one thing I just didn't like about this album. In fact, but the music sounds very great. And the music and the production's great. The music is great. I think it's pretty awesome. But enough talk. Let's talk about this album. Now, the album opens up with the song called "The Time to Kill Is Now," which is a pretty good opener, I have to say. It has a good chorus and a good scream in the beginning. It's just really fast. It's just, wow. Like the scream in the beginning, I don't know, for some reason this song kind of reminds me of Devoured by Vermin off of Vile. Which, funny enough, Vile was Rob Barrett's last album, but for some reason, yeah, Time to Kill Is Now is a great way to start off this album. Next song is called Make Them Suffer, which is one of my favorite songs on this album. It has a really good drum part. Has sort of a groove part, and it's very catchy. Next song, then we get to Murder Worship, which has another groove-oriented song part. Has some great vocals in there, and some great lyrics in that song. Then we get to next song is called Necrosadistic Warning, which has some great guitars. They sound pretty good on that song. Next song is called 5 Nails Through the Neck. I like how 5 Nails Through the Neck, which is actually song number 5, and we have 5 nails. I find it pretty interesting. It has some great singing from Corpse Grinder. Next song is called Purification by Fire, which just really pounds you right in the face, and just the drumming from Paul Mazurkowitz. In fact, this is one of his best albums that he drums on, in my opinion. And the next song is called Death Walking Terror, which has some chugging guitars, and there's a great guitar solo in that song. Next song is called Barbaric Bludgeoning, which is just fast in your face. Then we get to The Discipline of Revenge, which has a very good bass intro from Alex Webster. I will still always say this, that Alex Webster is one of the best heavy metal bassists, and pretty much the best death metal bassist, in my opinion. He's just, wow, that dude can fucking play the shit out of the bass. Right. Next song is called Brain Removal Device, which is another good song, I have to say, pretty good. And we get to Maniacal, which is a really fast song. I really like the double bass drumming on that song. It's very just pounding. Then we get to the next song is called Submerged in Boiling Flesh, which has a very groove part in it. There's a fast part, which is a pretty good song. Then we get to the next song is called Infinite Mystery, which is a good way to sort of end the album. It's sort of some guitar sort of ringing out, and it's sort of has a little bit of a slower part and sort of a faster part. And yeah. Now, overall, Kill is a very good way to start off something new for Cannibal Corpse. Like, sort of a new era, it got a new lineup, new producer, new everything. Feels like a breath of fresh air for this band. Now, overall, I would give this album an 8 out of 10. It's a good album. You should go check it out. So yeah, see you guys, and keep it metal.